We'll try everyone. Yeah. So hello everyone. Welcome to the second episode of this course. Let's continue. So let's start with setting up our Google Cloud for this project. Um, so basically, you need to go to this URL console.cloud.google.com. Let's go to this URL. Um, when you go to this URL, this will be your homepage. So open your browser, go to console, this URL, and first we need a new Google Cloud project because as I assume a lot of people don't have the account. So please create account. Please do the sign in or the sign up and create an account. Um, and after creating a project, you will get a project number and you will get a project ID. So now this project ID is really important because we leverage this project ID in order for us to connect to different APIs or to get access. We'll use this project ID. For in my case, it's a Western Net and this number. Um, so important thing is we'll need these IDs for all API calls and also for our Vertex AI API. Now, basically, the next step is we have to search for Vertex AI. So this is our Vertex AI product that Google provides. And we just need to get, so now for Google Vertex API, we just need to get the API key. This is our API key. You can just get the API key like this. Basically, um, we will use this command in our code to get access to Vertex AI, and the Vertex AI will give us an access to Gemini models. Um, Now we do the same for Google's Cloud Storage API. This is Google Storage Data Service. So let's go to Google Cloud Storage API. Storage API. Uh, this is one of the other product of the Google. We can also leverage this, but as part of this project, I I haven't used it because we are using the Firestore instead of Google Storage API. But you can use anything. Like either you can use Firestore or either you can use Google Storage API. So that is all about um, what are the different products that we'll be using in this project. Now let's start with terminal. So when you this is your home page and there is a tab called Cloud Shell. So we'll basically perform all the execution in the Cloud Shell. So this is our Cloud Shell. When you click on Cloud Shell, it will open a new terminal for us, and you can set up your project here. And you can also open this as an editor. So click on this button called Open Editor. It will open um, this whole entire workspace into the editor, and you can develop your code here. So I have I have already built this project. So as you can see here, Gemini Invoice Crash Course. This is the project that I built, and these are some sample invoices that I'm testing during this project. Now, first we need to see how you can how you can basically authenticate the Google Cloud using G Cloud CLI. That's a Google official command line tool for managing the Google Cloud service. So let's do one thing. We'll go to terminal again. We'll execute this command gcloud auth application default login. This will provide us an authentication. This is provide authentication to gcloud to use all the different APIs. So if I click on it, it will say yes. Just click on yes. And you need to go to this URL. When you go to this URL and when you click continue, you get this key. And then once you get this gcloud CLI key, you go back and you paste that key here. And now this project is added into that authentication. So all the Google client libraries can be used by this Google Cloud project. So basically, our project ID is now tied to all the Google APIs. So that's how this is the first and very important thing that we need to do. I will provide the command in the description. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to set up our environment file. So I already have everything. I will just walk. I will also provide a GitHub link, but in this video, I want to explain how this code works. So let's go through this. First of all, whenever you pull this the Git repo, first thing that you need to understand is this Google requirement.txt. You have to install all the libraries that I mentioned here. So that will like install all the dependencies. Then you need to go through um, the README file where I have mentioned how everything works and like how I did everything. What are the commands you need to run? But I'm just going through all the different resources over here. Now, now the we went through. So first you will clone the API, then you will create a new GCP project that will be discussed. Now then you need require API. So now that we have authentication, you need to run all this command in your terminal here like this. When you run this command, it will enable this Google API platform for us. And then we have the storage. It will enable the Google Storage API. So this is how we get access to all our APIs. And this is how we do authentication as we mentioned earlier. Then we need to set up an environment. So first of all, use this command to create a .env file for this project. And then once you copy it, once you can just use a cat command, like for example, like this cat. I will just show you cat slash env or something. No, it's not here. Let me go into Gemini invoice. Here, if I can check if I have, or it's an, okay, let me check .env. Yeah, there we go. That's where the .env file is. So in .env file, you need to set up your project ID, which is this, which is very important. The second is your location. Location should be US Central 1. And you need to also create a bucket name where all the invoices will be stored upon upload. So bucket name needs to be configured in environment as well. So that is the environment setup. And pip install, this is a command to install all the different requirements needed. So if you click like this, it will basically check that all the necessary dependencies you already have it here or not. Um, and then uh, we will try to do the test setup in the next video.